Marvel is now on their third Disney Plus release with Loki, which has just debuted its second episode. Clearly, the fans like it, and it's hitting all the right notes for critics as well. So much so that Marvel has yet another project on their hands that is breaking records. There's a lot to take in for fans watching Loki. Not only is the show introducing an entirely new set of rules for how the universe functions, but it's also setting the stage for the future of the entire MCU. Certainly a lot of weight to a project that everyone thought was going to be off on its own corner of the universe. Of course, there have been plenty of rumors when it comes to the many Loki variants that will make an appearance, such as Kid Loki. While he hasn't shown up just yet, fans did see their very first Loki variant in the flesh, Lady Loki. Something particularly interesting happens in Loki's second episode. When browsing through files, Loki sees a very important name, Sylvie Lafayette, the very same one that he follows through the time door at the very end of the episode. The file in question, which is a variant incident report for an unauthorized timeline alteration in Central California during the year 1908. The most interesting thing to note is Sylvie's name being listed clear as day, meaning that Loki saw her name before their fateful encounter at the end of episode 2. For those wondering who Sylvie is and where she came from, it was revealed thanks to the credits for the Castilian dub. It's also worth noting that the last part of her name, Dóttir, is the Icelandic word for daughter. What does Loki seeing this file mean, at least in the context of their encounter? Did Loki already have an idea of who he was up against? Or maybe the name was even familiar to him? It's really hard to answer any other questions, as Loki seemed genuinely surprised when her reveal happened at the Roxcart Isle. That said, he was quick to try and bond and side with her, though that's just what any Loki would do. But Loki is an observant fellow. There's no way he didn't make the connection. If not before their mission, then certainly in the moment with her in Roxmart. It's information that likely gave him the confidence to jump into the time gate behind her. Most of the other details found in the file are things fans already know, such as her stealing the reset charges, though one new term pops up: chrono monitoring. While the term is daunting at first, it simply refers to all the workers at the TVA, and basically them doing their jobs. Sylvie Lafayette is only the tip of the iceberg. The show is set to introduce many more variants of the Loki fans have come to know over the years. What's curious, however, is despite being the same person, their goals seem to differ. If Sylvie doesn't want to overthrow the Timekeepers, then what could she want instead? It's gotta be pretty big if the idea of complete rule over all time isn't her focus. Sadly, fans will have to wait until next week to learn something more about what she may be up to and why. In watching all of Loki so far, it's been hard not to focus on whom the Timekeepers are. With Ravonna Renslayer and all the statues that are clearly in resemblance to him, Krang the Conqueror has to appear on the show eventually. At this point, with all the teasing of meeting or confronting the Timekeepers, one of them is going to have to show their face, in which Kang is more than likely one of them, if not all of them. Hope you liked this video. If so, don't forget to subscribe for more on actors and movies. See you in the next one.